In this nitty-gritty prime time Let's Play live stream, we're going to be talking about strategy by wall, and we'll demonstrate the strategies at Mahjong Time. I want to give a quick shout out to moderators. Thank you so much for helping monitor chat tonight, because we're going to get into some nitty-gritty details that I hope you'll appreciate. Welcome. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Evelyn. Oh, so sorry to hear about your fur baby. God bless. I hope everything's going to be okay there for you. All right, let's just see if things are going okay in YouTube land. Let me double check and then we'll get started. Nitty-gritty prime time. This differentiates the live stream that we're doing now in the morning from 10 to noon. If you don't already know, we're doing a nitty-gritty basics Let's Play live stream from 10 to noon on Mondays. And it's going to be with content focusing on strategies and gameplay for beginners and intermediate players. Tonight is going to be advanced because we're going to talk about strategy by wall. I guess I should edit the title really quick so we can search by it. However, we're going to be moving on to a new card, so there'll be a whole new playlist for the 2023 card. We're still on the 2022 card at the moment at Mahjong Time, so we will be playing using the old card. Can everybody hear me all right? And we'll get started. Thank you for coming to the live stream. This is one of my favorite topics, strategy by wall. I think it's very powerful, really powerful. And if you think about this concept, you can pace yourself and compartmentalize strategies. So it almost makes it easier to play the game, I think, if you think about strategy by wall, compartmentalizing the strategies. Now, some will go through the whole game, but for the most part, there are certain strategies that apply based on the wall in play. And I hope that you'll be able to see what I mean as we go through the presentation. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And here we are, strategy by wall, American Mah Jongg strategy by wall. Is everybody ready to go? Okay, it looks like YouTube's catching up just fine. And here we go. We're going to start out with a shout out to Tom Sloper of Sloperama. When I first started studying American Mah Jongg, I went to Sloperama and I found an article that he wrote about strategy by wall, or strategy based on the wall in play. And I really appreciated the idea. It's basically taking strategy with chess and applying it to Mahjong and modifying it for the game of Mahjong. So we have the begin game, which is the first wall that goes out in the delt while we deal the tiles. And then we're left with a short wall while we do the Charleston. So that is the begin game. So Tom Sloper came up with this concept, and I kind of made it my own and built it out and applied it in lots of different ways. I have other strategies that coincide with strategy by wall, but the original idea came from Tom Sloper. And so I just wanted to give a quick shout out to him. All right, so we're going to look at begin game strategies. So when you first get your dealt hand, you want to identify the strength of the hand. That's the first step. Identify the strength of the hand. Target multiples and gather tiles building around those multiples. If you don't have multiples, choose a category for the predominant pattern in your hand. When a multiple forms, reassess and target the multiple. That's the first step in begin game objectives. Next, during the Charleston, mitigate risk with each pass. Lowest to greatest risks are a different numbered tile from each suit, maybe 2 odds and an even, or 2 evens and an odd, a single window dragon with mixed numbered and mixed suits, all the same category, all the same suit, white dragons and flowers, pass rarely, like numbers or pairs, pass as a last resort. Keep tiles that can be used in the category regardless of suit. Reassess after every pass, especially if in new multiple forms. So this list is lowest to greatest. So the best pass you can do is a different number from each suit. I actually think the second one might even be better. A wind or a dragon, really a wind with mixed numbered and mixed suited tiles, I think is the best pass, personally. But I think it's close, so it can stay just like this. We're not going to change this. All right, so keep these in mind. And then we're going to circle back to this. So right now, we're going to play at Mahjong school with robots because we're going to come back to the presentation for once the Charleston is over. So we're going to come back to here. I am going to share my screen so we can go play in Mahjong school. Because in Mahjong school, you get a whole hour to play at a table with robots. And you can stop playing and discuss. So we're going to go into a game. And I will go full screen once we start getting into the nitty-gritty of a game. So we're going to go back and forth from the presentation to the game, back to the presentation, and then we'll proceed that way until we get through the presentation with end game. And then we'll play more Mahjong school so that we can stop the video or stop the game and talk. So here we go. And think about all those strategies for the Charleston specifically, because that's where we are. This is I call this a 3-phase game. You have the Charleston, pick and discard, and then payout. Basically, it's what did I call it? The Charleston, the play, and the pay, or something like that. Okay. So we have a 2-bam and a 5. I'll go full screen. 2-bam, 5-bam, 1, 4, 8 in cracks, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9 in dots. Red dragon, pair, green dragon. So whatever we do, we're going to use these dragons. This is the only multiple we have. So we're going to target the multiple. We might be able to use the dragon also. And in here we have some 3, 6, 9. I see some 2, 4, 6, 8. I see some 2, 3, 4, 5. But we want to keep in mind the dragons. There is a mixed suit dragon hand. 2, 4, 6, 8 dragon. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then dragon. 3 suits. So we might be able to do that. I think also we could maybe play something with like numbers with 4s. So let's keep 2, 4, 6, 8 and the dragons and see what develops. So now we're going to look at the remaining tiles and pass as defensively as we can. Right now we have all odds. So I think a 1, 5, 9 probably is going to be good. Maybe even 1, 3, 9. I think 1, 5, 9 is better though. So let's pass these. Hi, Karen. So this is the best we can do with our remaining tiles. Our hand comes first. Our hand is the priority, and then you pass as defensively as you can, following that list of lowest risk to highest risk as you go. So here now we do see a increase here in consecutive run 2, 3, 4. The 1 can definitely go. We have only 1 8. So I'm kind of thinking, let's see, we have a 2, 6 bam, 4, 8, 2, 4, 6 in dots. I think let's see, the consecutive dragon hands we could maybe do with the cracks if we happen to get a 4 bam, but that's a gap. I think what I would do here, let's see, is focus on like numbers and let the 6s go and the 8. Because we could maybe do 2, 3, or 3, 4, 3, 4 dragon. We could do like numbers with 3s, like numbers with 4s. Here's a 3. So now we have 4s and 3s, a lot of 4s and 3s. Let's see, here's a 5 and a 6. So now we have 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. We're building around the red dragon. I think the 6 can go, or the 7, I mean. 7. This is not the new card. The new card is not developed yet. We're playing with the old card. 2020. This is a transition week. So we're going to be playing with the 2022 card until they have the card developed. So we kind of have to play with the 2022 card, and not everybody has the card yet. So if I'm sharing about the 2023 card and people don't have it in front of them, that's going to really hurt. So I know everybody has the 2022 card. So for this week, until it's released, we're going to play with the 2023 card. I tried to use both this morning, but it was a bit challenging and confusing. Okay, so here we have a lot of 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, I think we could maybe let the 5 go. I would not, see here, I would not pass 5, 6, 7. That would be very risky. We have 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Probably what I would do here is let the 2 go and pass 5, 7 and hold on to the 3s and the 4 for potential for like numbers. I'm thinking like numbers to leverage 3s or 4s. Okay, so now we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are getting 2, 4, 6, 8 still. It's a bit of a challenge. We still have no multiple other than the red dragon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, no flowers. So I wouldn't consider that second hand from the bottom yet. Okay, so the 8 for sure can go. I think the 2 can go and the 6. We could still maybe do 1, 2, 3, 4 if we happen to get flowers. We finally have a multiple with our number tile, a 3 dot. So now that we have a multiple, we can now kind of reassess and think, okay, what can we do with a pair of 3s and a pair of red dragons in opposite red dragons? So I'm thinking like numbers with 3s. We have all the 3s. We have two different dragons. 1 is a multiple. So probably I would let the 4s and the 1, 2 go here. Let's see, 2. We might be able to do 2, 3, 4 with 3s in the middle too. But we have like numbers. So I would not pass that. I would rather focus on 3s with like numbers and pass defensively. So let's let the 1 go and pass 1 of each suit. Okay, now we have 2, 5, 7. We're going to let that go and pass defensively here. 1, 2, 7 I think is not too bad. Now we do have a new development actually. We have some 1, 3, 5 in mixed suits. There's actually a hand here with no gaps. 1, 3 dot, red dragon Kong, 3, 5 in bams. It's a bit weak though. We don't have any pairs secured. So there's some risk there. Let's let's keep the 1 since we're kind of holding 1, 3, 5 and let the 4 go. So we're still targeting the multiples and we're making our passing as benign as possible. As, let's see, just you want to mitigate the risk. So we're looking at 1, 3, 5 and maybe consecutive or like numbers. Look what we got. 1, 3 and a 5. Here's 1, 3 and here's a 5. All right, so now this is where we can just take a breath because we're in the optional cross at the moment, but we have several options here. We could play 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, second hand from the bottom. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, second hand from the bottom. We even have a pair. If you have 2 pair in your hand, try to secure one of the pair before you commit, and we can do that here. The hand is actually set if we use the joker, because we could pung the 3 crack, pung the 3 dot, and Kong the 5 bam. So at this point, that would use 1, 2, 3 multiples. No, it would use 1, 2, 3, 4 multiples, 4 of 5 multiples. So I would let the dragons go, and I would actually commit to that second hand from the bottom. Although we could maybe play 1, 3, crack, 3, 5, bam, but we'd have to throw away a pair of 3s. So what I would do here is probably break up the red dragon and pass the 3 and ask for 2. So we targeted multiples, which was the red dragon, but along the way, we have new multiples to reassess, and we retargeted those multiples as the hand developed. And now we're going to be left with probably 3 discards after the Charleston, which is excellent. Let's see what we get here. We got a 5 crack. Okay, so we have 4 discards. 4 discards at the end of the Charleston is great. If you have 4 discards or less, I would say that you are a contender. Really at 4 discards. If you have less than 4, I would say you are a front runner for that game. If you have more than 4, you're going to be an underdog and you're going to have to fight for the win. So here, I'd say we're a contender and probably even a front runner because we're actually set. Let's go ahead and play this out. Since we broke up a pair with the red dragon, let's let that go first. Let's see how many discards it's going to take to
1 bamboo.
Get a win out of this. We're going to try to win this.
Red dragon.
They got a joker already. We're going to discard the dragon next. Oh, you know what? We're going to go back. We're going to go back to the presentation because now we're finishing up the begin game. So I'm going to get this next pick here as soon as we get a turn, and we're going to jump back to the presentation. So hold on. Let's see what we get from the wall, a 9. So we're going to pause it here, and I am going to go to the presentation again. Let's see here. Let me get my presentation ready. So, oh, there it was. Okay, it's already ready. Oh. Right here. Okay. All right, so this is where we left off. We have a little more of the begin game strategies because this is now where we're discarding the first rounds of discards, the first 1 or 2. So what you want to do right now, still when you have that short wall, you're going to play at the category level as long as you can. Really, you don't even need to pick a hand or make any decisions until you run out of discards, unless one of your tiles is discarded. Then, of course, you're going to have to make a decision. You want to commit to a category towards the end of the second wall. We're not quite there yet, and we already picked odds because we ended up with 4 discards, which is really good. We're going to stay concealed as long as we can so that nobody can figure out what we're playing. So that is the focus at this stage of the game. Excuse me. So we're going to go back to Mahjong Time. And finish out that game. So you can see we're just finishing this short wall here. Let's discard the dragon. We're going to stay concealed as long as possible. We are ready to pung and kong. We have no gaps and just a little bit of a weakness with our 1 dot.
5 dots.
4 characters.
Boy, the robots had a lot of jokers.
9 bamboo.
Maybe we'll draw some from the wall. So now we're still
2 characters.
We still have a few tiles in from the second wall. Okay, now that is not our tile. We want a 5 bam. So we're going to pass.
8 bamboos.
Okay, 8 dot we don't need.
8 dots.
6 characters.
We have 3 discards.
2
We're ready to
characters.
pung and kong here. After,
8 characters.
let's see, so we have another 8 crack here. 1,
8
2,
characters.
3. There's 4 rounds of discards at the moment.
4 dots.
So on our next pick, we're going to pause and go back to the,
1 dot.
that's our tile. We need that for a pair, but we're not going to panic or anything. We're just going to keep drawing. But I want to go back to the presentation because I would say we're right about in the third wall. This is where you change your thinking a little bit because we are probably at the place where we've targeted and gathered and now we're building. That's hopefully where you would be at about this place. So let's go back to the presentation. Okay, right here. No, right here. Okay, and we're going to talk about the middle game now. This is when you have 2 walls left. So here are the strategies during the middle game. And I'm just going to quickly read through them. And incidentally, if you want to have a copy of this, or actually I have an article on this in the wiki. So I'll put a link to it in the video description so that you can go and look at it and study these strategies. You want to avoid claiming a discard until you're ready to commit to a hand. Confirm exposed and concealed before you call the first discard for an exposure. You want to make sure you're not playing a concealed hand, especially going into the new card. You want to make sure that you double check whether the hand is concealed. And incidentally, all the concealed hands are at the bottom of the category as applicable. There are no hidden concealed hands in the upper area, which they will do sometimes. Right now, it's the last hand of each category as applicable, because not all of them have concealed hands. Let's see, the addition hands and the quint category don't have concealed hands. Okay, so next, watch what players are discarding and exposing to identify the category they are playing, and then adjust as needed, especially if you haven't committed to a hand yet. If your tiles are going down in discards or if they're being revealed in exposures and you have not made any exposures yet, you can adjust and change your hand completely because your tiles are going to be used sometimes. So by not being quick to call, you're going to have greater flexibility. Discard joker bait and flowers not needed by the end of the third wall. At the moment, we don't have joker bait potential, but during the third wall, around the middle of the middle wall is when joker bait works. And we'll do another strategy session on joker bait in a session all on its own in the near future. Commit to a single hand before the end of the third wall. So while we're playing, you would want to commit at the end of the third wall. Right now, we know what hand we're playing. We have no gaps. we're set. We're ready to pung and kong. We're just waiting for our tiles. So we're a little bit ahead of the game at the moment. Redeem jokers from other players' hand to prevent someone else from benefiting. That works sometimes, and it's nice when you can get that joker before anybody else. Leave at least one joker amongst their exposures to avoid paying into a jokerless hand. So you want to make sure that you still leave a joker visible because you don't want to make them pure. That will be costly later, potentially. Discard fresh tiles by the end of the third wall because they can become more and more risky as the game progresses. So now we're going to go back to the game. I'm going to share my screen. And here we are. We're going to discard 9 crack.
9 characters.
So we're just waiting for 3 crack, 3 dot, 5 bam, and we'll be able to pung and kong.
4 characters.
We know what hand we're playing, so we are set.
2 bamboos.
We still have not gotten a joker exchange.
8
They've
dots.
gotten joker exchanges. We would like one.
5
Oh, let me go
bamboos.
full screen again. Okay, there's our first call. We're set, so I would take it.
Kong.
Now we're going to discard that 5 crack. It's already out.
5 characters.
One of our tiles is out, the
dots.
1 dot. Okay, now there's our other tile. We're going to pung,
Pung.
and then we'll throw the 7 bam.
7 bamboos.
We're still in the middle game.
6 dots.
We're playing 1 3 1 3 5 pair pung kong.
East wind.
This is the second hand from the bottom under odds.
2 dots.
Let's see if we can. Oh, we don't want that.
Flower.
Okay, so we're still in the middle
Huh.
game. Still
White
in
dragon.
the middle game until right about
6 characters.
above this 5 crack. That's where the end game starts. So we have a ways to go.
Flower.
Oh, they got a joker again. I'm hoping we'll get to do a joker
3
exchange.
dots. North wind.
Let's
East
see.
wind.
6 bam. Let's see. 4 5 pung.
6 characters.
So they're probably playing 4 5 6 7 maybe. Consecutive
3
run on the left.
bamboos.
Probably consecutive
Huh.
run on the right. Consecutive run in
7
front of
dots.
us. 2 3 of some kind. 2 3 4 5
3
maybe.
bamboos.
They got a joker exchange too.
West wind.
We don't need an east.
East wind.
7 dots.
We want to swap out this 6 bam. We're kind of heading into
4 bamboos.
the end of the middle game, right around where this 5 crack is. We have 1
White
2 3
dragon.
maybe 5 more picks, so we probably could switch this out because we don't know what our opponent is playing there. 6 dot was thrown. Let's throw the 6 bam instead
6
because that is a
bamboos.
fresh tile, and then we'll
South
swap
wind.
out the 6 dot with another. We're 1 away from ready though,
9
so
bamboos.
we really only have 1 tile to work with as far as improving our
White dragon.
last discard. Okay, 5 crack. I know that was thrown a couple of times and nobody wanted it, so we're going to swap it out.
6 dots.
So now we have what looks like a safe discard here. There are
6
2
characters.
5 cracks out.
Kong. West wind.
So they're playing 4 5 6 7
1 bamboo.
with lots of jokers. Thanks for
9
coming to the
bamboos.
live stream. Just quick shout out for being here.
1 character.
Okay, that's a pair for us.
2 dots.
I'm surprised that we're going in. We're still in the middle game, but I really thought this would have come together
9
quicker.
characters.
We are playing with robots though,
5
so
dots. 9 bamboos.
there's still
9 dots.
1 2 3 4 5 6 jokers still available for exchange.
Red dragon.
2 crack. No. Okay, now this could be, no, it's already out. 2 crack is already out. We have 2 more picks, and then we're going to
2
be in the end
characters.
game. So we're going to go back to the presentation with the next pick.
9 characters.
We have 2 exposures, and I probably would call that 3
3 bamboos.
if it goes down. We got a bot with a win with all those jokers. I really thought we were going to be, well, we were a contender. So they have 4, 5, 6, 7 with a whole bunch of jokers. And I was hoping for a joker exchange for us. Okay, so that's all we're going to look at right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's exit and do another one. And then we'll pick up with the end game when we get to another game. So let's see how this one goes. Hi, Jingles. So we already know what we need to do for begin and middle game. So we're going to catch ourselves up to the end game, and then we'll go back to the presentation. So here we have flowers, 7 bam, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 in cracks, pair 6, 2, 6 in dots, red dragon, east and south. So whatever we do, we're going to use the 6 crack. We're going to save that to the side, and now look at where we can gather tiles to support the multiple, targeting the multiple. We're going to gather these tiles so that we can pick a category that uses most of our tiles. And I think that's going to be 5, 6, 7 of some kind, maybe with the dragon. We do have a hand in here with no gaps, but we don't have to pick a hand till we run out of discards. The hand I'm referring to is the second hand from the bottom under consecutive run. Pair, pair, pung, pung with flowers. No gaps, but we have only 1 multiple in there. So let's pass 2, 1 east. Wind, 2 numbers, different suits. It's a little bit risky because it's 1, 2, but I think it's the best we can do with our remaining tiles and still give ourselves some wiggle room while we build ourselves. No keepers except maybe the 5. We do have some 4, 5, 6, 7 in here. 4, 5 bam, 6, 7 crack potential, but we have only 3 tiles and 2 of them are like numbers. So I would not pass like numbers. This is almost as risky as passing a pair, in my opinion. So probably what I would do here is pass 2, 7 bam. Or really, it doesn't matter. 2, 7 in bams is fine too. We're talking about strategy by wall, Jingles. So you probably missed a little bit of the presentation. Okay, now here we developed a new multiple. This is where you reassess. If you develop a new multiple, reassess. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, no gaps. Pung, pung, kong, kong. And we do have tiles we can pass. So I would just let these go and continue to gather 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 2 hands with no gaps right now. So we could go a couple different ways. Let's just see how the tiles come in. Here's another little interesting development, 1, 2, 3, and 1 suit. So at this point we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a multiple with the 4 and a multiple with the 6. We definitely should keep going. We're in between hands. You don't want to stop the Charleston. If you're in between hands, you need to pick a category or pick a hand so that you can continue with the Charleston. So here I would probably at this point let the 6 go and probably even let the 1, 2 go, because we could still play 5, 6, 7 dragon with flowers, or we could play 3, 4, 5, 6 bams and cracks, but we could also do 4, 5, 6, 7 bams and cracks. Here we have 7, 2, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8. I would let these go. It's a little risky with a 7, 8 in 1 suit, but we got to focus on our own potential first. Let's see here. 5, bam, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 3 options here. So I would stick with this plan, see how this develops. So we can discard these just fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, I think is the strongest potential because we only have 1 of 2 pair in here. We really don't need any of these tiles, so we can pass fully. Five cracks, 6, 7 dragon flowers is one option, and 4, 5, 6, 7 and bams. We've got the 1, 2 back. So we can hold that and see how this develops. I would say we're an underdog on this one because we're between hands. Either way,
9 characters.
1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
bamboo.
Either way, we have 6 discards. So we are a clear underdog. We could draw well, though, and turn it around.
8
So we'll
bamboo.
just see how this goes. We're in the begin game.
1
So we're playing
bamboo.
begin game strategies. We're going to stay as flexible as we can, stay concealed, and
North
gather.
wind.
We're going to gather to support the multiples. 4, 5, 6, 7 at the moment.
7 bamboos.
Pung.
There's another joke. These,
East wind.
why do the robots get all the jokers? Okay, now there's another 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 is our pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. I think I would let the
1
lower
bamboo.
1, 2, 3 go because we have an option with the
bamboos.
4. We could do 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7.
3 bamboos.
And we could still maybe do 4, 5, 6, 7 and 2 suits. So we're going to say pass. We've got
9
options.
characters.
We don't need the 8. It's out
8
anyhow.
bamboos.
6 characters.
That would be a pair tile likely for us. I wouldn't pung here, which we could do for the dragon hand, but that would mean that we wouldn't have our pairs, even one of our pairs secured. So I would pass. If you have a hand with 2 pair, make sure you have at least 1 in
5
your
characters.
hand, or you could find yourself in a world of hurt. There goes a 5 crack. That would be our pair tile for us. So it's very risky to take an
3
exposure.
characters.
Now we could maybe have Konged, but we still have such distance to go
8
with our
bamboos.
other tiles, and we only have 1 joker to work with right now
3
because
bamboos.
the robots seem to have them all. I'm just a little bit on tilt about that.
3 dots.
3 characters.
Okay, we need keepers. A dragon. Okay, so this kind of changes things a little bit for us. There's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 dragon. So let's let the 2 bam go.
2 bamboos.
3, 4, 5. We have 4, 5, 6,
9
7,
characters.
5, 6, 7. We're still in between, but clearly
6
we're
dots.
in consecutive run.
2 bamboos.
Pung. 7 dots.
It looks like the game is
6
going.
bamboos.
It almost looks like we have the same deal. How'd that happen? Okay, we're going to discard west.
West wind.
No. The player on our left had dots before.
6 dots. 9 dots.
2 characters.
Okay, we need keepers. A 1 dot. That's what we needed last game. That's not helpful for us.
1 dot.
So we're looking at 3, 4, 5,
9
6
characters.
pung kong. One of the 6s is down. So I think I'd almost rather play the dragon
4 bamboos.
hand with one or the other of these. That would be a pair for us. So we're going to pass. And the 3, 4, 5,
2
6 is not
characters.
strong enough to commit, I don't think. There's another dragon. So now we have a new multiple. At this point, I would let the red dragon go and probably focus
Red
on 3,
dragon.
4, 5, 6. and let the 6
4
crack go.
bamboos.
This was discarded before. That's a pair for us, so we can let that go.
2 characters.
The challenge here is we need a 3 bam.
East wind. West wind.
7 dots. 3 dots.
Flower.
We need a Kong. So we're not ready. Oh, we finally get a joker exchange. Thank
2
you.
bamboos.
Okay, so now we're going to be able to use that maybe for our flowers. Okay, so let's let the 7 crack go.
7 characters.
9 bamboos. 5 dots.
7 bamboos. 4 characters.
Yeah, we don't need that. We're looking for bams. We made a switch.
7 dots.
Okay, now we're still in the middle game. We're going to go
Hmm.
back to the presentation shortly when this gets down to 40.
4 characters.
That is a pass. Oh, we don't want to hold on to that. This
One
player to our
dragon.
left might be playing like numbers with 7s and dragons.
Pawn. Red dragon.
If they are, they're going to be
7
hurting.
dots. Green dragon.
That's a pung. I think we should take it. It's a bit risky to take it at this point because we still need a
4
pair with our
characters.
3. So we might be in trouble here.
North wind.
There's only one more 3 bam.
Six characters.
We might have to switch to 4, 5, 6 in bams. 4, 5, 6 bam and let the 3 go if it goes
7
down.
characters.
We got the 6 bam, which
5
is
characters.
probably a little bit better, but we'll see.
2 dots.
We now have an option in case the 3 goes down. In 2 more picks, we'll go back to the presentation and talk
2
about the
dots.
end game.
Flower.
That's a pass. We're not
Pawn.
ready for that.
2
Ooh,
dots.
there's a flower for joker
4
exchange
dots.
over there. We need more.
5
So here's
bamboos.
where, okay, now that we kind of have to make a decision here. 5 bam. There are 2, 3 bams out. That would be a pair for us. I think I would wait because we need a pair there. We need a pair with a 3 bam and 2 are out. I think I'd rather wait. So this is a bit risky here.
5 characters.
8 dots. White dragon.
Okay. Oh, you know what I was going to do is take that joker over there.
6
I kind of
dots.
forgot. Okay, so let's see what we get here. 9 dot. We're at the end game, so we're going to jump to the presentation again. We're going to go back to the presentation because we're going to talk about the end game. Okay, end game right here. So now what we need to focus on is with this last wall, we have to decide, do we want to play to win or switch to defense? Play to win or switch to defense. And what you want to do is you want to count the number of discards that you have compared to the number of picks in the wall and decide based on what is out, what your potential is to win. If your tiles have not been discarded and you feel that you can win, play to win, but count the costs. You want to also assess the viability of your opponent's hand, assess the viability of your own hand. That's where you count the discards. Consider hand value. That's kind of a minor variable. Then you're also going to prioritize your discards because we're in the end game now. It's anybody's win at the moment. Decide what to keep based on discards and exposures. You want to, if you're playing to win, you want to discard your riskiest tile first. so that you're left with safe tiles. If you get flowers, consider the risk of discarding those in the end game, especially if you're wondering if someone might want them. Also, if you're going to switch to defense, avoid calling for an exposure if you know you cannot win. If you do call for an exposure, you're going to give out information because people are going to see what was in your hand, and it could make them give them more information with their own building. So be careful with that. If you know you can't win, just hoard the riskiest tiles and discard safely. Okay. So that is it. We're going to go back to the game and we're going to apply the strategies to the game. So now what I was talking about at the moment here is taking this flower. Because we can use any number of flowers with our Kong, we're playing the second hand from the bottom, I would take it. We can take it, and it's not going to hurt us, and it's going to keep other people from getting that flower. So now we could define one of these as a flower and still not have a gap in our hand, and maybe even leverage it for our 6. So let's let the 9 dot go. 6 crack was discarded and nobody wants it. So these should be safe discards, because this is about when you want to make sure that you have safe discards. And these appear to be safe at the moment.
6 bamboos.
Now this is where we have to decide. I would go ahead and pung. We're going to pung. We're going to dig our heels in. It's a little bit risky because we do not have our pair, but at least we have one of them. We're one away from ready.
South wind.
Really, the reason I took that is because 1 6 bam is out, and there's a 3 bam out. 2 3 bams are out, actually.
8 characters.
So we need one good pick in here. 3 crack. That was from our last game.
3 characters.
5 bamboos.
We're going to pass. Okay, now 5 bam.
9 dots.
Let's see, there was another 5 bam out. So there's only one more 5 bam. There's only one more 5 bam.
9 bamboos.
2 characters. 8 characters.
We need that 5
6
bam.
dots.
We need a keeper. That is not a keeper.
1 character.
8 characters.
We're looking for a 5 bam. There's only one more. So we're in a bit of a predicament.
North wind.
We may be switching to defense if it goes down.
8 dots.
It'd be nice to get a flower. A 1 bam. No.
1 bamboo.
1 bamboo. 5 characters.
Oh, 5 crack.
8 dots.
After this game with robots, we got that 5 bam. Now we can
3
rest
bamboos.
easy. We're still in the end game, but at least we have our pairs.
7 characters.
We need a flower or a joker in order to be ready to win on that hand. Second from the bottom.
6 bamboos.
They got our joker.
Flower.
Oh, we're going to pass. They could have gotten that joker exchange if we had not made that switch.
4 characters.
Okay, we need a pick. We need a good pick. That's not it. Okay, now north, nobody wanted. We're going to swap that out. That'll be a
6
safe discard.
characters.
You want to have the safest discard possible
3 dots.
for your last discard, if you can.
7
We're
bamboos.
playing to win. We just need a flower. Let's see. There's 4 in an exposure.
8
1 has been
characters.
discarded. There, I think there's still flower in the wall, maybe. 3 crack, nobody wanted.
3 characters.
Flower.
Pass. We might need jokers.
Flower.
No. They're throwing flowers.
2 dots.
Okay, 3 dot, 3 dot. I see 2. This was just thrown a bit ago.
3 dots.
Red dragon. Red dragon.
3 bamboos.
Okay, we need a oh, wins. All right, we have one more discard. We're going to let the joker go. Nobody can call a joker.
South wind.
Okay, so wall game. Look at all those jokers over there. For goodness sake. Okay, we're going to exit. And we're going to play it with real people now. We're still going to talk about strategy by wall as we go at a table with real players, live players. So these are live games. And let's see, we're on the 2022 card. We want to join a quick Mahjong table here. So let's join this one right there. Okay, we're kind of hung up here at the moment. Thanks for coming to the live stream. I just want to say welcome. This is a Nitty-Gritty prime time Let's Play live stream. We're talking about strategy by wall. I'm not sure what happened there, but we're going to try to get in here. We're talking about strategy by wall. If you missed the presentation after the repost, please feel free to go and watch it, where we talked about the strategies by the wall in play, strategy by wall. I'm going to update the video description with a link to an article in the wiki at MAHJLIFE so that you can see the strategies and study those strategies and apply what feels right to you. We all have a little bit of a different style of play, so some may not work for you, some may. So adopt what resonates with you. I'm not sure what's going on, but it seems that my internet just got really laggy at the moment. Okay, we're going into the game. Seems I might be locking up though. What's going on? So we're now in the begin game. This is where you're going to target the strength of the hand. Target the strength of the hand. That's going to be multiples if you have them. If you do not have them, then you're going to target the predominant pattern. We do have a multiple though, so we can build around the 2-band. So 2-band, we have no 4. So I don't think I would play 2, 4, 6, 8. We do have some 1, 2, 3 in here. Okay, seems like my computer's getting locked up. What happened? I think I just got booted out of Mahjong Time. Okay, well, let's see if we can get back there. I just got completely yeeted from the game. Oh my goodness, what happened? Okay, so let me share my screen. Return to game. Thank you. Oh, and it took our tiles, by the way. So, I don't know. All right, yeah, we lost some tiles, so we have to recover now. 2-band pair. So we're in recovery mode. I'm on candid camera. Nice. How exciting. Okay, so here's, oh, it still thinks we're gone. It still thinks we're gone. I'm going to exit and come back. It just took my tiles again. So let's see if we can tell it that we're back. Yep, it's taken our tiles. Darn it. All right. This is a mess. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to be basically starting from scratch when we get to the end of the Charleston here. I hope it doesn't take our tiles again. Okay, let's do, let's see here. 2, 4. I'm thinking now that we have 2, 4, 6, 8, we're going to switch to 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to keep going. 2, 4, 6, 8 is what we're going for now. We kind of are in recovery mode at the moment. So let's pass those. How rude. Okay, we do have some dragons. Oh, are you kidding me? It's still doing it. I was just going to switch to 2, 3, 4, maybe. Why is it doing that? Oh my goodness. Technical trouble. Darn it. Why is it doing that? We are present and accounted for here. Come on. Let's see what happens. Look at all these dragons we're getting here. Okay, 9 south. It did it again. Okay, we're going to leave completely. We're going to leave the game and we are going to rejoin the entire game. If that keeps happening to you, this is what you do. You leave the game, you shut it down completely, and then you go back in. Because right now, it thinks we're not there. But that is incorrect. And it keeps throwing our tiles. We're going to have to start from scratch after this Charleston. It took our 2. I was going to switch to like numbers with 2s. Oh my goodness. I did already, Karen. Okay, so we'll see what happens. It's probably going to yank our tiles again. Okay, let's see how many. Here's 2, 3. We lost 4s, so let's see how many our opponent wants here. Okay, 3. We can do 3. I didn't even tell it how many I wanted. What in the world? This crazy game. It never lets you back in. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, look what we got. 1, 2, 4. So we basically just started over. We might as well have just not done the Charleston at all. It was really, really pulling our chain. Okay, so let's not go on tilt. Okay, we're going to try to recover here.
9 dots. 6 bamboos.
Okay.
3 bamboos.
West can go.
West wind.
6 bam is out. I wouldn't consider
3
2, 4, 6, 8.
8 characters. Kong. 1 bamboo.
So we have 8s. They have 8s. We want to watch what's happening going on at the table. We do have 2, 8. 2, 8. There is a hand there. Maybe we can save that.
2 bamboos.
I would not commit to that because we don't even know what hand we're playing. Here's an 8 bam. Now we have a new multiple. Let's let the 5 dot go.
5 dots. North wind.
So we have 2, 3, 4, 8 at the moment.
Dots. 2 characters.
Okay, let's let the 9 go.
9 dots. 9 dots. 6 dots. 5 bamboos.
Another 8. Okay,
6
so now
dots.
we have a pung. We have a pung of 8s. 2, 3,
East
4,
wind.
8. There's 1 6 bam out. I would consider switching to 2, 4, 6, 8 with dragons, but we do not have a 6, and that is a pair. That is the 5th hand down on the left in 1 suit.
Red dragon.
Let's just see what happens. We definitely don't need a 4 crack.
4 characters.
I think I would let these other dragons go at this point.
1 bamboo.
However, we could potentially switch to like numbers with dragons and let the 1 through 4 go. So maybe the 1 can go
4 bamboo.
and we can start there. Here's a 8, 9 now. We're kind of looking at the trend going on here. Let's let this 1 bam go. There are 2 out.
1 bamboo. 5 bamboos. 6 dots. 7 dots.
Okay, let's let this white dragon go.
White dragon. 8 bamboos.
I would not call that. We don't even know what hand we're playing yet. Don't call up something just because you can. You could be painting yourself into a corner.
4 bamboos.
We're just going to keep gathering.
South wind. 3 dots. 9 bamboos. 3 bamboos.
2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 3,
2
4.
dots.
All the 3s are out. I would give up on consecutive run.
East wind. 2 dots. 2 dots. 9 bamboos.
Oh, we got a joker.
6 characters.
Nice. Let's let that 9 bam go. We still need, let's see, how many 6 bams are out? None. We're in the middle game,
1
so we're still
character.
gathering and building here. We have a gap to fill here. If we're playing 2, 4, 6, 8 in bams, we need a
North
6 bam.
wind.
And more green dragons.
6 characters.
I think I would keep the flower for a while.
South wind.
Maybe let that red dragon go. Actually, we're keeping the red
6
dragon
characters.
in case we switch to like numbers with 8s and flowers. So we have
8
kind of a
dots.
plan B. Well, we can't take that. We're still in the middle game by 2 more picks.
7 bamboos.
Another joker. That's
9
nice.
bamboos.
We still need a 6 bam though. We could use that maybe for the 8,
West wind.
or we could maybe help out our joker, our
7
dragon,
characters.
Kong. We need a Kong of dragons. If we play the 2, 4, 6, 8 dragon hand, we only need a pung of 8s. We just really need to get that 6 bam. That's the kicker here.
5 bamboos.
We have 1 discard before we really have to pick it. There's
5
1 6
dots.
bam out. Yes, that was thrown in the early game.
Five characters. Four bamboos.
Nope, I would not take that. We have a pair gap. We're going to pass. Sometimes you just got to be patient. We can use jokers
7
for that
dots.
if we have to. We got the 6. Finally, now we
One
have no
bamboo.
gaps. So then now the 4 bam, it
One
is out.
character.
Let's see, I see 2. So there's, nope, it's out. We're going to need jokers. So we can use that with the green dragon at least.
4 dots.
We still have a risk with the 6 bam.
9 bamboos.
I think I would throw the flower at this point,
Flower.
because we're now in the end game. You don't want to hold on to flowers. You don't want to be discarding those. But we're getting a little closer.
Six
We're in a
characters.
little bit of a pickle with our 6 bam because that's a pair for us.
Flower. Three dots. Pung.
Yeah, we don't need
Four
threes. We're looking for a 6 bam
Two
ideally.
characters.
That's our only weakness, and then we can just use jokers for the rest, but we don't know yet where they are. So here's an east. It looks like nobody is playing wins. North, someone is playing. No. We're going to keep that. Let's let the red go. I think the
Red
east might be a
dragon.
safe discard. There are 2 out. There's north and south out. I don't think anyone's playing
Red
wins.
dragon. Red dragon. 5 bamboos.
We got the 6.
8
Now
dots.
we can just hope for jokers at this point because
7
the 4
dots.
bams are out. So we're a little light there. But if the green dragon
2
goes down, we could at
characters.
least Kong. And then we're left with
4
one good
dots.
discard here. We got the green.
6 dots.
So there's still another green.
8
We can
dots.
use that there. If we can get our hands on one more joker, we'll be ready to win.
North wind.
So there's one more green. Let me rearrange
4
this. 3 dot exchange, please.
3 dots.
We're not calling them disqualified. We're going to discard that east. And now
East wind.
we are ready to win on a green dragon. And we are semi-stealth mode.
7 bamboos.
That came a long way, this hand here.
7 bamboos.
Now, the green dragon is a fresh tile. I don't know who would throw that in the end game.
Flower.
We need the green dragon to win or a joker.
7 dots. 5 dots. 9 characters. Kong. White dragon.
We're looking for a green. That was a risky discard. White dragon in the end game. There's 1 out, so.
Flower.
Ooh, risky tile. Oh, 6 bam. We already had that. It should be
6
safe.
bamboos.
Let's see if people are playing to win. If they're playing to win, they'll
4
throw a green
characters.
dragon. Some people might have switched to defense,
1
though.
bamboo.
Now, the player to our left threw a flower, so I think they're playing to win.
Flower.
Look at that. Maybe they're thinking nobody wants flowers. 2 dot. It was this was
2
thrown.
dots. East wind. 2 characters.
Okay, we're looking for a green dragon. Maybe we'll get a joker. Not sure.
7 bamboos.
West. Safe discard.
West wind.
I doubt anybody would throw a green dragon. I have a feeling people switch to defense.
Joker.
Yep. But we got ready to win. So I feel really good about the
Joker.
development of this hand. Yeah, the player on our left switched to defense. The player on our right, defense. They both have green dragons. All right, let's play again, and we'll practice some more strategy by wall. Wall game. Let's jump here. And that was after technical difficulty. Goodness sake. Let's see if we get some good multiples. Oh, look at the wins. We have news. 7, 9 in bams, 2, 3, 5 in cracks, 3, 6 in dots, and we have news with 1 pair. We're going to play wins. We could maybe play a year hand with it. So we have north, south. We could maybe try for a run. Let's let the 9, the 5, and the 6 go. Maybe we could do news with threes, like numbers. News with threes, fourth hand down. Yep. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Sue. We tried. That was not without effort. We had good effort there. No. Oh, we did get a keeper, the West. So, oh, there's a multiple with the 7. So I would keep that and let the 3 and the 2 go. I'm thinking all news first hand, or if we get flowers the third hand down, we might see more wins during the first Charleston. That's typically when you see wins. We got the 7. We got a 7 right there. Okay, so we have 3 tiles to pass. We really don't need to pick a hand. Let's just keep going and see what happens. We really have 1 discard if we play news with 7s. Hey, thank you, Allison, for joining as a member. Woohoo! Appreciate the support. Let's see if we get more wins. We're just waiting for the player on our left to make a choice. Ones. We got like numbers with 1s. Let's see. We should definitely keep going. Let's see if everybody agrees. We have to make a choice. News with 7s. Okay, now the person across from us said no. They do not want to pass, and I'm not passing with them either. Okay, news with 7s or news all wins. We don't have to pick a hand till we run out of discards. We've got 1s to let go of here. So we'll see how this goes.
Characters.
You got a few gray hairs with this one? Which one? The one before or the one, this one here? We're not ready to call that. Oh, but there's a 7 crack now. I would let that 7 dot go and focus on the other 2 7s.
1 dot. Four dots.
We need wins or 7s.
Pung.
Oh, we got skipped.
8 bamboos.
Thanks for coming to the Nitty-Gritty Let's Play live stream. Prime time. Appreciate you being
3
here.
dots. Pung.
3-9 in pungs.
White dragon.
3-9. They're playing the second hand from the bottom under 3-6-9. Second hand from the bottom 3-6-9.
South wind.
So they need 6 dot pairs. And then a Kong. They're going to need, okay, we're going to pass.
3 bamboos.
We can let the 1 go. We could
1
still play
character.
news with 7s maybe. Let's see if we can build those Kongs. Oh, the crazy Charleston. Yes, I know, Bonnie. That was stressful.
9 characters.
Technology sometimes goes, works against you.
South wind.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so that would be our pair tile if we play the first news hand. If we play news with 7s, we're going to
3
need a
dots.
pair souths. So we're kind of in a tight spot at the moment. There's a joker, though. Joker.
2 characters.
Maybe we can quickly try to switch to news, or maybe try to play 7s.
7 characters.
Oh, let's see here. We have to make a choice. Let's Kong.
Kong.
This is going to be a bit risky.
8 bamboo.
Okay, so we have a really
7
tight
dots.
spot here with our south. We need to draw that or draw a 7
win.
quickly because we need to be ready to win on that south. Now, if the south goes down, we'll
5
switch to like
bamboo.
numbers with 7s. So maybe we hoard dragons or flowers at that point. Let's see. We're already committed.
East wind. White dragon. North wind. Green dragon. Pung. 8 characters. Two characters.
Let's see. Let's let the 1 go. It's already
1
out there.
character.
We need that south really badly.
6 characters.
But we do have a recourse here, although we're not going to need that 7 dot regardless.
4 bamboos. 5 dots.
We need a keeper here. No,
2 dots.
we need that south. I'm going to add to your gray hairs, Bonnie.
2 characters. 5 dots. 2 bamboos.
Okay, keeper in here. Darn it, no.
3 characters.
We're a little bit stuck at the moment. A little bit stuck.
3 characters. 7 dots. East wind.
4 bam. I think we can let that go without too much
4
trepidation.
bamboos. White dragon. 1 character.
Okay, we need that south. Come on, south. Hashtag south.
3 characters.
Oh, 8 crack.
8 characters. 8 dots.
A 7 bam would be nice also.
South wind.
Oh no. Okay. So now we switch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
characters.
wins to get rid of. Okay, so we're going to hoard number
South
tiles.
wind.
If this ever happens to you, start hoarding number tiles because you can optimize your
Flower.
potential for joker exchange. We're going to ditch the wins
8
because the
dots.
south just went down. We needed a pair for news with 7s.
9 dots.
So we're going to hoard flowers and dragons.
1 dot.
We'll keep number tiles.
West wind.
That's painful.
7 bamboos.
That's our tile. We'll pass. Clearly, we can't take it.
4 bamboos. 4 bamboos.
Joker. Thank you.
West wind.
We'll keep that. We have a long way to go here.
6 dots.
So let's see the dragon situation. There are 2 white
bamboos.
dragons. If we happen to get dragons, we'll be able to play like numbers with 7s and
8
dragons.
dots.
Let's just see how this goes. We're swapping
East
out wins
wind.
for number tiles because those are going to be more with. Those are going to be more
bamboos.
that'll be used in exposures with jokers.
9 bamboos. 4 dots.
Oh, west.
West wind. Green dragon. 1 bamboo.
Oh, pass. Nobody wanted the one bam, and it's out there, so we can escalate that one. We're in the
8
end game
bamboos.
actually now. Oh, and here's a red dragon. We don't need the red dragon though, because we have an exposure here. I think what we need to do at this point is switch to
3
defense.
bamboos.
Is that going to be a Kong? Oh, we need to hold safe discards.
9 bamboos.
We're switching to defense. We have all these. These
West
are all
wind.
defense tiles. Nobody wants any of these.
9 characters.
There's a 1 dot. That's probably our riskiest tile.
7 characters.
So let's discard the 1.
1 dot.
And now we're going to do our best to create a wall game.
9
That's our goal
bamboos.
here. We're going to hold that red dragon.
5
That's a fresh
characters.
tile. So we have 6 picks
Kong.
and two jokers plus
Flower.
all these safe discards here. These should all be safe. Okay, so let's hold that. Let's throw the norths. Now we
North
have a
wind.
flower. We could Kong the 7 and try
White
to
dragon.
get more flowers. I suppose it's possible,
4 dots.
but we still have 3 safe discards. So let's just see how it goes. I would say we're probably playing defense at this point.
6 characters.
I don't want to throw that
North wind.
6. They're playing 3, 6, 9 with a Kong. There's a 6
6
bam in front of them,
characters.
but we might have thrown that. I don't see another 6 bam out
9
here.
bamboos.
So this 6 bam might be their winning tile over here.
2 bamboos.
8 crack. Let's throw the 7 dot.
7 dots. 9 dots. 2 bamboos.
We're playing defense. We have way too many
8
discards
characters.
based on how many tiles we have for picking. Nobody wanted the 8, so we'll throw that.
8 characters.
9 crack. I don't see it out
9
right here.
characters.
That's the 3rd one, so that'll be a good discard later.
5 dots.
This flower we don't want to throw. We have 4, let's see, we have 3 more picks
6
and 4
bamboos.
discards, so we're doing good. We'll pass. Nobody wanted that. Let's throw it.
6 bamboos.
We have 1, 2, 3 more picks and 2 jokers we'll let
4
go of.
characters.
Plus we have a north nobody wants. We're doing our best to get to a
Kong.
wall game, hopefully.
4 dots. North wind.
5 dots I think are all out. We'll just throw these. Let's see. 1 more. Let's throw the 9 crack and then the 2 jokers.
3 bamboos.
Just in case somebody pungs, it might give us an extra discard. So we want to make sure we let these jokers go and not get into a
1
corner.
bamboo.
9 crack I think is a good safe discard. One bam will be a good discard too. Let's throw the
8
1
dots.
bam. Nobody wanted that. Oh, here's a joker exchange.
4 characters.
Look at that, all those
1
jokers we
bamboo.
got. But we have too many discards to win this
bamboos.
hand, even though it kind of came in for us in the
8
last, I don't know,
bamboos.
5 picks, which is challenging. So
6
this will be
dots.
our last pick. Oh, joker. Oh my gosh, look
7 characters.
at what we ended up with here. Let's throw the 9 crack.
9 characters.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Joker. 4 characters. 7 bamboos.
Oh, we'll pass. Last tile. We got the wall game. Let's hope. That player across from us
1
stopped
dot.
the Charleston. We don't even know what they're playing, trying to play. I don't know what happened there. They wanted 3 cracks over here, right there. They wanted the 3 crack. I think this is the player that stopped the Charleston. I think maybe they were going to, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7 with dragons, but they couldn't get them. I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5 ready to win. All right, let's exit and find another table. Tough game, but good switch to defense. Thank you. Okay, so let's join this table here. Oh, it's already going. Okay, we'll join this one then. Oh, shoot. This player stopped the Charleston. I'm hoping they're not doing that as a standard practice. Okay, so we'll join another table here. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll get to play at least 2 more games, maybe 3, depending on how long we have to wait. Thank you everyone for coming to this nitty-gritty Let's Play live stream. I hope you enjoy these. If you have any strategies that you'd like to add or any pain points, please let me know. Send me an email and I'll see what I can do to bring it into the rotation. My email's in the video description, but you could also grab it there in chat. And then I am going to quickly, while we're waiting, I'm going to add a strategy by wall in the video description so that you can look at that. Okay. What is going on here? There we go. Okay, let me go to YouTube. Here we go. New game. Hopefully we'll get to play 2 more. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, I updated the show notes so you can see the article after the live stream. Look in the video description. Okay, so we have 3, 4 in BAMs, pair 3, 1, 4, 6, 7 in cracks, pair 1, green dragon, and a north. So here we have multiples that don't necessarily go together. We might be able to play a quint with no jokers. I'm thinking 1, 3, 5. Let's throw 9, 6, 7. So 3, 4 dragon, quint with no jokers, something like that. We'll see what happens. Option paralysis. That is tough. Okay, there's a north. So here we have like number potential with ones. Like number potential with ones. Let's break up the 3 and pass the 8 and the 4. Like numbers with ones and dragons, or maybe a quint with no jokers. Too many options and never pick a hand. Yikes, yeah. That is a challenge. I will make a note of that and think about how I can present that. Paralysis of analysis. We have another 1, so let's keep it 1, 3, 5. We have 1, 3, 5 kind of building right now. I would give up on the quint idea here because we have no jokers. We are holding on to it, hoping for something, but 7, 8. Here's a south. Let's see here. We have like numbers with ones or 1, 3, 5 dragon. We should definitely keep going. I think what I would do here is break up the north. We could maybe try for news with like numbers, but I think the winds can go. Threes. We got threes. 3 and 3. Okay, let's let the west. So here's 1, 3, bam, 1, 3, 5 dragon. We could do 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Let's see here. Here's a 1, 3 crack, 5 dot. I would not pass all winds here. No way. I think what I would do here, let's see, this is tough. I think, I think I would let the 5 go and the 3 dot, because we can still maybe play like numbers with ones. I'm thinking if we can get a 3 crack and a 5 dot, we could do 1, 3, 5 second hand from the bottom. Okay, so here's 1, 3, 1, 3, 5 again. Okay, so let's see. Let's let the dragon go. 1, 3, 5 is going around. 1, 2, 3 concealed. I would not play that with a gap, no 2s. Now we have a 2 though. We just filled a gap, but we don't have any other 2s, so I wouldn't focus on that. Let's see, we definitely should keep going. Oh, okay, we're in the optional cross. We have 1, 2, 3, a little bit, 1, 3, 5, a little bit. We have 2 tiles we can pass. I think I would do 2 here. Let's see what happens. So we have 1, 2, 3 or 1, 3, 5. We might get the green and the 5 back. So now we have 1, 3, 3, 5 pung kong potential.
8 bamboo.
1, 3 and dots, 3, 5 and bams. I think I would
9
play a
dots.
1, 3, 5 hand. Well, I suppose we could keep the 2 though. We have discards.
1 dot.
Probably the, oh, there's a 1 bam now. 1, 3, 5 dragon. Like numbers with ones. I think the 2 needs to go.
2 bamboo.
We have 1, 3, 5 dragon, no gaps.
4
We could do 1,
characters.
3 dot, 3, 5 bam. Either way, we're not going to have, we're not going to be able to use all the multiples in here.
7 characters.
There's a 2, but we have no 3.
2 characters.
I think 1, 3, 5 dragon is
3
going to be the way to
characters.
go. We need to Kong the 1, pung the
7
3, Kong the
bamboos.
5. We have a ways to go. We're just going to gather.
3 dots.
That's a pass. Oh, look, we got a 2 crack. We have no 3 though. Let's let the white go.
White dragon.
So we have a 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5.
characters.
There goes the 3 crack.
1 bamboo.
I'm thinking about that hand, Bonnie, but it's not looking good. We need to Kong that 1. No, none of the Norse came out. Yep,
7
somebody's playing a
bamboos.
wind hand. There's a 1 crack now. 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, no 3. We're going to let the 2 go.
2 characters. 5 characters.
Well, this is another challenging hand here. We've had a lot of really challenging
4
hands tonight.
characters. 2 characters.
East, we don't want. Someone's playing winds.
East wind.
Hopefully they're not
1
playing a
character.
quint. I would not take that. We don't even know what hand we're playing yet. I would rather stay flexible. Keep it close to the chest. Keep our cards closed.
5 characters.
Probably 1-3-5 dragon. Okay, now there's a 1-3. Finally, 1-3-1-3-5. I would probably let this green dragon go.
Green dragon.
We have 1-3-1-3-5, no gaps. Second hand from the bottom on the left. That would use 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, just
characters.
1, 2, 3 multiples.
8
It's a
characters.
bit challenging though. Let's just see what happens. We can still gather. 1, 3, 5.
2 dots.
A joker. Okay, let's see. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. We have to make a choice now. 1, 3, 3, 5. Let's let the 1 bam go.
1 bamboo.
Because what we could do is play 1, 3, 5.
Green dragon.
And hold the 3 dot for joker bait. 1, 3 crack, 3, 5 bam.
1 dot.
Pung Kong. That's a pass. If we play 1, 3 dot, 1, 3 crack, 5 bam, we would
8
need the 1
characters.
as our pair. Red dragon, we do not need that.
Red dragon. Red dragon. Six bamboos. Seven characters.
I'm thinking Pung Kong with 1, 3. We're going to let the 6 go.
6 characters.
We still have some potential for 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Let's just hold that for a little bit.
6 bamboos.
Because if we get that 1 dot, we could do 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Second hand from the bottom. Otherwise, we could do third hand down on the left.
6 bamboos. 5 dots.
Red dragon's already out.
Red dragon. 7 bamboos. 8 characters. Five bamboos.
Okay, we have to make a choice. I think we should Kong.
Kong.
We have no gaps.
1 bamboo.
We have 1 pair we don't need. Although a
7
3 dot was
bamboos.
thrown earlier, someone maybe was not
6
ready for it when
characters.
it went down. That was in the first round of discards. So
8
let's
dots.
hold the 3 dot for a few more picks. We might be able to
Kong.
get a joker out of it.
6 characters. 6 characters.
Okay, 5 dot I think was just thrown, wasn't it? Yes,
1 dot.
right over here.
5 dots. Red dragon. 4 dots.
Okay, we have 2 more picks before we need to get, probably really this 3 dot can go now because you want to get rid of it. Uh-oh. Let's just hold that. You know what we could do is play 1, 3, 5 in dots or 1, 3, 5 mixed suit Kongs now that we have a
5
flower. 1 crack, 3 dot, 5 bam.
5 bamboos.
There's a 1 crack out
6
already
dots.
and a 3 dot. I think we're better off to play 1, 3, 3, 5 Pung Kong. And I would probably let
3
this flower go
characters.
now. That's a Pung for us. We're going to need a joker there now.
1 bamboo.
I think we should throw the flower.
Flower. Pung.
Oh, I'm glad we did that. Okay, so they're
7
playing
dots.
like numbers. Okay, they could be playing 2, 4, 6, 8 with 3 flowers, or they
Flower.
could be playing like numbers with 8s and 6 flowers. They could be playing 2, 8 also. Or they could be playing
9
8, 9, or
bamboos.
7, 8. There's several hands that could be. We need to wait and see. They have a 2, 4 in front of them. So my guess is that they're playing
9
either the second hand
bamboos.
down under consecutive run, or they're
1 dot.
playing like numbers with 8s.
9 characters.
But there are a lot of 8s down, including one in front of them. Let's let this 9 go.
9 characters.
8, 9, Mixu Kongs. Second hand down.
East wind.
We'll see.
Flower. Three bamboos.
Oh, that's a Kong for us. We'll pass. Okay, Joker.
4 dots.
Maybe we'll get a 3 out of that. Let's see. We better let this 3 dot go.
3 bamboos.
Okay, that's a Kong. We're taking it.
Kong.
We'll let the 3 dot go.
3 dots.
Nobody wanted it.
Flower.
So we're playing Pung Pung Kong Kong.
6 bamboos. Green dragon.
Uh-oh, 8 bam. We're going to let it go now.
8 bamboos. 5 characters.
We have one good discard here.
East
Maybe
wind.
we'll draw that 8 dot. We need a Joker in
2
here.
dots.
Oh, 3 3 dot. We got
3
the 3 dot. What in the world?
Flower.
Oh, risky. Nobody wanted
White
it though.
dragon.
Oh, another risky tile.
White dragon.
Okay, we need a keeper. 7 dot.
7 dots.
Uh,
Mahjong.
Oh, bummer. We had a concealed hand over there, so who knew? Is that 7, 8, 9 concealed? 7, 8, 9 concealed, Bonnie. There's your hand. Here we have 5. Let's see. I'm not sure what they were doing there. 2, 4, 6, 8, but the 2s went down, I think. Here we have news, the first hand. Okay, we're going to try to play one more game. One more game. Oh, well. Wah, wah. That's okay. It was fun. It was a good journey. We tried. We were into it. Made every effort. That's the best we can do. All right. We have a wind that can go right off the bat. Completely isolated. We have a 4, 9 in bams, 1, 6, 8 in cracks, 3, 4, 5, 7 in dots, pair 4, pair 7. So let's focus on 4, 5, 6, 7 and let the 1 go with the 9 and then maybe the 6 crack. Oh, we have a west over there. That can go. Let's end with a bang. I hope so. That would be nice. Next week's Nitty-Gritty Let's Play live stream will be a watch party with a new card analysis tips. It is a let's see here. What did I call it? Analysis, findings and tips or something like that. Here's 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Let's let the 9 go. And then we could maybe let the 4 and the 6 go, I think. So we're looking at one suit here. It'd be really nice if we could get a 6 dot. 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7s, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use those. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. Here's a 1. Let's keep the 1. We'll let the green, the 7, and the 5 go. Or maybe keep the 7 and let the 8 go. Okay. Show us how to develop options and get whittled down to a viable hand. Yes, Bonnie, that's awesome. I try. All right, we have another 1. We have a gap, no 2. We'll see what happens. We might be able to play a pair hand here if we can get a 6 dot. Let's see if we can get a 6 dot in here. We could maybe play this pair hand. 6 dot and 2 dot. 2 6 and dots, please. And thank you. Oh, we got a 2 crack. Not helpful. We'll keep it going. It'd be great if we can get a 2 dot and a 6 dot for a pair hand here. We got the 2, 1 through 5. We're going to pass 1 blind. I don't like passing flowers. Do you? Do you guys pass flowers? I hope not. No keepers. We'll pass 2. Let's see if we can get a 6 dot. Wouldn't it be fun to play with a pair hand here? No keepers. Okay, we have 3 discards, a gap for a pair hand, but no gaps for 1 through 5. I think what I would do is start by discarding the 8, 9 and see what happens.
Four characters.
No, we do not want the east.
East wind. 5 dots. 7 characters. 6 characters.
We need 6 dot for the pair hand, consecutive pair hand.
Kong.
Oh, we got skipped.
4 dots.
Okay, now if we play 1 through 5, we could pung that, but let's wait because we would need to Kong the 5 and there's already 1 out. We would need a joker, and we do have some potential for a pair hand, but we have a pair gap. We need the 6 dot in here.
9 bamboos.
6 dot is what we really want.
9 characters.
On the first left, each player wants to borrow, so got mixed up. Do you have a video lesson for it? I don't have a video lesson for it, but it's been on my list to create it. So I'll see about that. I've got to wait until after this month, though, because this card analysis is a lot of work. But yes, I do want to do a video on that. I do have a wiki article for it, though. So I can send you a wiki article for it
2 characters.
that kind of walks you through what to do. It's an IOU system that is, this was recommended by Tom Sloper, and the league endorsed it. And they don't endorse much, let me tell you.
Kong.
Okay, we got skipped again. So let's see if I can get that link for
9
you.
characters.
Let's see here. We have talked about
2
it before
characters.
when we talked about complex rules.
1 character.
A 4 crack. We do not need that.
4 characters.
Okay, let's see
5
here.
dots. 9 dots. 5 characters.
4 bam, we don't need that.
4 bamboos.
Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pung, pung, Kong, Kong. There's potential there, Janet. Yes, but we would need a joker for the 4. That would be the only
8
weakness.
characters.
However, Okay, we got the 6.
5
I've been waiting
characters.
for the 6.
South
So
wind.
yes, we could do pung pung kong kong. 1, 2, 3, 4 pung kong. Potentially. Let's see if we can get this
7
pair hand though.
bamboos.
We have an extra 1, I know that. We have a flower
North
we
wind.
don't need.
East wind.
Heads up, 2 5 dots are out. Yep, I see that, Karen.
6
Thank you.
characters.
1 went out early, 1 just a bit ago.
Green dragon.
So if that does happen, we could switch to 1, 2, 3, 4.
Flower. Kong.
Oh, I was hoping for a joker on that one.
South wind.
We're going to let that flower go now.
Flower.
Oh, look, we have all the dots. Well, 1 through, oh, no, we need an 8 in here still. But we have almost
8
all of them.
bamboos. 6 bamboos. Flower.
I wonder if they're playing,
7 bamboos.
let's see here, 3 crack, 3, no, this should be okay.
3 characters.
There are 2 out. We have Kongs of 6s. The flowers are
3
all going
characters.
down. They could be trying for, let's see, is there a 3, 6, 9
2
with Kongs of like
bamboos.
numbers? No. They could be trying for news. East,
7
east, south,
characters.
north. They could be trying news with 6s.
4 characters.
News with 6s maybe.
3 dots.
Nope, we're going to pass. I'm hoping to get the 5 dot in here.
9
We
dots.
still need a 2, 6 though too, but we have no gaps for the pair hand. If the 5 dot goes down, we'll play 1, 2, 3, 4, but we'll need jokers.
Seven bamboos.
Flower. Let's let it go.
Flower.
Oh, that was weird. What? Oh, someone lost connection. Bummer. That's painful. Very painful. I just want to give a quick shout out to moderators. Thank you so much for helping monitor chat tonight. And for those of you who joined us on this Monday night, Nitty-Gritty, prime time, Let's Play live stream. Thank you so much for being here.
Red dragon.
Please share about this with your friends. Tonight's focus, the primetime nitty-gritties, are advanced, experienced players. Some of the content might be a little bit overwhelming for beginners. 2 crack is out, so we can throw that. So let's see, next week, let me see what is on the docket for next week. The schedule, as it were.
West wind.
So next week, we have on the schedule, West can go. It was just thrown, right? We're going to do another presentation on Charleston strategy. 3 ways to gain an advantage during the Charleston. 3 ways to gain an advantage during the Charleston. That is going to be next week. Next Monday is the card analysis watch party. Sorry, for some reason, I don't know what the heck happened there. Yeah, next week we're going to do the card analysis. I'm very excited about it. Here's 1 through 5 in 1 suit. Very nice. Over here, they're playing 6, 7, 8 Kongs. Over here, like numbers with 6s, but they have a gap. They have a gap, no 6 dot. Wait, no, what are they doing? Oh, they're playing, they have a pair gap. They're playing with, they needed a flower. They're playing like numbers with 6s and white dragons, but they have a pair gap. Yeah, gaps will get you for sure. Okay, so that is going to do it for this live stream. Thank you again for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. Look for a link in the video description below to get the handout with all the content from the presentation. And of course, if you missed the presentation, feel free to watch the repost once that gets through the YouTube processing, I guess it is. And so, happy birthday, Sue. I would sing, but I cannot carry a tune. So I'm not going to put you through that. But just know, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. And anybody else who's having a birthday. So let's see, the next live stream that we're going to do is Wednesday. That's going to be the Wright Patterson Mahjong. And by the way, that's getting ready. It's getting ready for testing. They're very close. I still don't have a date, but they're very close. Also, the next 4-player National Mah Jongg League Let's Play live stream is going to be Simply Social on Friday night beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern. I hope that you'll join us. If you're not doing anything on Friday night, come hang out and we'll socialize and have a good old time. You're welcome. My pleasure. Thank you again for being here. Thanks for coming to this Let's Play live stream. And if you're watching the repost, thanks for watching my videos. Mods, thanks for monitoring the chat. Please share about the MAHJLIFE YouTube channel with your friends. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.